we got a mini trailer drop. They just dropped another trailer out of nowhere, so let's just jump in and see what we can see.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
You know what he said? That a rich life isn't about
Do we?
riches. That's when I knew
And Pygmalion,
I had
obviously.
to leave Jabali. Oh! As they say, the road
This is
to
from the trailer.
prosperity isn't always smooth. And I promise you, here we'll find
Dooley and bigger
prosperity.
friends? That's awesome.
It is the greatest marketplace in the galaxy. Some
It
even
is the
say
greatest
there's
marketplace
a
in the
kind
galaxy.
of, magic to it. Things are
Oh.
coming our way. Incredible things. With hard work and a pinch
I
of
love Dooley's
imagination,
facial expressions.
there'll be no stopping us.
Hey, Pygmalion.
Welcome to the bazaar.
So cool.
This is gonna be fun.
It is going to be fun. Okay, let's go through and find out what we can. I don't expect to find too much in this. This is just a funny little mini trailer, I guess. So we have Dooley riding along in the back of some sort of cart with Pygmalion pulling along. We do get to see him eventually. There are a bunch of items in the back of this truck, which are really, really cool. We've seen a whole bunch of these before. This looks like the Jabalion longbow. He even mentions Jabalion. The Jabalion daggers there. This is the not banjo. What's it called? Ganjo. It's a whole bunch of items. The boots, the famous boots that were. They had like an entire video just like discussing whether or not the boots should be on a surface or floating in the air in their art. The team have put a lot of work into the bazaar. It is insane, like the tiny little levels of detail they've gone to. You see the little axe there that's going to fly at him in a second. And just narrowly miss him. I'm sure there are tons of items in the back of this truck as well that, like these like marbles or whatever, that we will see again. Like, we should watch this again when the bazaar is out and see how many items we missed. Or maybe you're watching this after the bazaar is out. Tell me how many items I missed. We've got Ganjo, Jab Dagger, Jab Longbow, so far. Oh, and boots. There we go. But maybe we know what's under here. Maybe the marbles is an item. Maybe this scroll is something. Whatever this, like, it looks like maybe like a little punching glove or something. Maybe like a boxing glove. Maybe the chest relates to something. I was worried that this is where it was going to end. Like, we would just stop and this is what we would see. But it does pan out and we get to see like a new angle on the bazaar. We've never seen the bazaar from this angle before. We've always seen it from like the docks, both on the art for the sort of home screen that we've seen before, as well as in the trailer. You see it sort of from the docks. Obviously in the trailer we see inside the bazaar a lot, and there is other art of inside the bazaar, but this is very obviously outside the bazaar, looking down at a dock-like area. But it appears to be a different angle, or maybe a different dock entirely. Honestly, it could just be different art, but we get a really nice pan up and view of a different corner of the bazaar. And yeah, the bazaar just does look like this, like massive, multi-tiered, bustling city. If you're a Star Wars fan, think like Coruscant, but bright and beautiful and lively, rather than like horrible and miserable in politics. There is so much just colour and vibrancy and life in this world. We could probably go ahead and translate some of these. We have the bazaar language now. The letters are basically what you expect them to be, but sometimes backwards. So this, I think, is either an M or a W. This will be an E. And this is, I think, an N. So that just says new then, right? Like most of the letters are just upside down or back to front. So that just says new. O-O-R. That looks like D, so it's just like old, which doesn't say anything. Unless it's old and it's old. Like O-O-L-D. I don't want to translate these long ones. That's going to take ages and ages and ages. But you guys can see our previous videos on the bazaar language. I play it the wrong way every time. No, it is up there. It will be up there if I pin it. If I remember to pin it, it'll be up there. If not, go check out the channel. We have translated now the entirety of the Bazaar language, so you can read everything. In terms of items that we see these like cool little like taxi cart things. I imagine there'll be a dually item somewhere along the line. There are these ships that probably belong to Vanessa. There's this like sky ship that probably belongs to Stell. There's hot air balloons that we've seen before that Stell runs. All of these properties probably belong to Pygmalion, let's be honest. Some of them are really tall, so we've got like the skyscraper and the space scraper. I would love to see some artwork of the Bazaar of where like the space scraper starts. Because none of these buildings look like they're going to reach into space. And the space scraper, from what I can tell from the artwork that we've seen, is a skyscraper that is so tall it reaches into space. So I would love to see what the base of that looks like in the Bazaar itself. That'd be really cool. Pans up, we just see, yeah, some more hot air balloons. That's about it. So not an awful lot from that video, but definitely building on the hype. Something is coming soon. It's October now, so we're really in the season. It's just a matter of moments until we actually have the Bazaar at long last in our hands. And I'll see you there for it.